very excited about the tournament. The tournament is going extremely well. The players are very happy with it. They'll talk for themselves. And we're looking forward to the final weekend, and we're very sad to leave South Africa, without doubt. I think they have been a great host to us, and we've enjoyed them very, very much. The public at large has come out from all corners of South Africa and supported all the teams. We have lots of guests that have arrived from all over the world for the closing weekend. We are chock-a-block, and it's nice to know that we have lots of friends and family members from all over the world who have descended upon Johannesburg for the finals weekend. We have lots in store for the finals weekend. Today is, as you know, the first semi-finals with the two teams, Deccan Chargers and Delhi Daredevils. Tomorrow we have the Royal Challengers Bangalore playing the Chennai Super Kings. And after that we have the Miss Bollywood Gala, IPL Gala dinner to be taking place at the Monte Casino. We have great performances tomorrow night. We have Tarun Talyani, who's dressing up the girls for the Miss Bollywood pageant. We have Akon, famous American singer who's had over 100 Billboard chart numbers, performing tomorrow night. We have Eddie Grant, of course, performing tomorrow night too. Apart from that, we have a few surprises which we will only unveil tomorrow at the function tomorrow night. So we hope to have all the players and everybody at the function tomorrow. There is going to be a red carpet area where you'll be able to interview many people, all our celebrities and all our players and all the guests that are coming through. And of course, Sunday, as you know, is the finals in Johannesburg at the Wanderers, followed by the closing ceremony. His Excellency President Jacob Zuma is going to be at the function and giving a speech at the function at that time, and that will be the end of the closing weekend. And I think we spent close to a little bit over 2 months by the time the tournament gets over on Sunday, and we head back home next week, and people will head back to London for the World Cup. We are open for questions.
Mr. Modi, the tournament is coming to an end. It's been a tremendous success. Do you want to take away anything for the next year's tournament from South Africa?
I mean, we're all going to be very happy to get back to India. I think we want to be back in India, and we're really looking forward to taking this back to India. But we hope next year that we have many South African fans who will fly into India, and apart from that, fans from all over the world. I think the tournament is becoming bigger and bigger. I think we have learned a lot. One thing that we have learned is that in South Africa, we managed all the 8 stadiums centrally. And logistically, we did everything on a centralized basis. And it's worked extremely well for us and for the teams to be able to do that. I mean, that's a learning. And while in India last year, 8 different franchises ran it, their own stadium, and they did everything logistically. And then the coordination for us was a little bit more difficult in that regard. But here, when we were managing all the 8 stadiums, the teams just came in and basically came to the ground, and everything was available to them and ready to play. The only thing that we learned, and the players can back me up on this, is when we had double headers in the same stadium, it becomes a little bit of a problem in terms of dressing rooms, etc. Because one team is just getting out, finishing the match. Another team's already into the ground because their match starts 45 minutes later, and usually they're in the ground a few hours earlier. We never had that problem in India because even when we had double-headed days, they were at 2 different stadiums. In South Africa, our double-headers in a lot of cases were in the same stadium. So that's a learning that we have learned about, and it's the issue that we need to tackle. And I'm sure that we will resolve that next year going forward. But to the public at large, it seems seamless. But on the logistics part of it at the back, it's a huge amount of work that goes in from our team side. So you're going to change all the signages on the team on the perimeter boards. You're going to change all the dugout areas. You're going to change the signages all across the stadium because every game is a home game. So every team has a home game. In that regard, it becomes logistically it's been a challenging job for us, but we've overcome it as we've gone day by day in that area.
Congratulations on the success.
Thank you.
Glenn, you have attended lots of press conferences, the pre-match press conference, your post-match press conferences. Something like this where you have been addressing a press conference half an hour before the match begins?
Oh, it's a little bit unusual, but for me, I'm not playing today, so I don't have to focus on the game itself. But yeah, it's a big match. It's been amazing how everything's come together in such a short space of time here in South Africa. So full credit to Lilac and all the organisers of this event. I guess early doors I was concerned about how it would come together, how South African people would perceive it and how they would support the tournament here. But it's been incredible. I've been amazed with the support the South African people have given this, the IPL, how the organisers and everyone has really put on a great tournament. I think it's, from a player's point of view, and I think from a public point of view, it's been, everything's worked very smoothly, and so full credit to everyone involved there. And I've enjoyed it over here. For me personally, I haven't played too much cricket. I think I played a couple of practice matches early doors, and it's been a bit of a fitness tool for me. But I've enjoyed it. Enjoyed working with the young guys in the team, and Delhi itself. The boys have been playing well, and hopefully another win today.
Mr. Modi, there are a lot of suggestions flowing in about adding an additional foreign player that would help people like Glenn and Scott to be playing today in today's semi-final. Are we likely to see an additional foreign player being allowed?
Currently, there's a lot of discussion that's been speculated in the media about it, and a few teams have approached us about it. Currently, no decision has been taken in it, and in this regard, we are as we are. 4 foreign players, 10 in a team. It's worked well for us, and so we haven't discussed it yet.
Lalit, you spoke about the success of the tournament here. In 3-4 years down the line, when your brand, the DLF, in the Premier League is built up, you consider sort of another English Premier League to football. Spoke about a 39 game abroad. Would you guys consider playing an extra game abroad or something to that effect?
This is something we are very open to it. In light of the adversity and the challenges that we faced, we had to move out of India. If I was in India and I had a tournament in India, running in India, and somebody told me, will you take this tournament abroad? You'd think 10 times. And you'd probably go to many committee meetings and you'd probably trash it or take it apart and say, okay, fine, why would you go? And there'd be 100 reasons not to go and 100 reasons to go. But the challenges that were faced by us forced us to go. It has been an eye-opener for us. It's been an eye-opener for the whole cricketing fraternity around the world, that a domestic tournament like the Indian Premier League and the IPL has garnered such a large support around the world. And we've got so many requests from fans across the world to bring the tournaments to them. And it's something we'll definitely be examining and looking at once we do the post-match report after that and look at that. But we are very open to that.
No, third last question.
Which means there is chance of throwing it competing for other teams.
No, we do. The IPL will always be held in India. We will look at the possibility of having a second season somewhere else.
Second last question.
Mr. Modi, the HEAT program you launched here was very successful. It was very well accepted. You have something similar in mind when the tournament goes back to India?
We've always done something for charity every year. Last year we did with the Jaipur Blast. If you look at it, for the blast victims last year. Here we thought it should be the HEAT program. And I'm sure next year we will come out with another program for doing something for charity going forward. We've always, the BCCI and the IPL are very conscious of our commitment to society in general, and it's something that we want to continue with. We need to identify the right causes and continue to support new causes as we go along. And yes, we will identify a cause that we would like to support next year, whether it's called HEAT or it's called a new initiative. We will look at a new initiative that we will look at launching some every year with the IPL.